How Mark Cuban spends his billions. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Lots of people daydream about what they do with $1 billion. Mark Cuban got to live it. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be this rich. Never. Cuban, which is currently worth $4.1 billion, recently told The Ringer. And honestly, he couldn't spend it all. Still, Cuban has made a dent. The very first things he bought were an impromptu party trip to Las Vegas, an island vacation, and a giant mansion, of course. The tech entrepreneur and owner of the NBA's Dallas Mavericks became a billionaire on paper at the age of 41 in 1999, when he and his co-founders sold Broadcast.com to Yahoo for $5.7 billion in stock. Then in early 2000, Cuban cashed in his Yahoo shares for a reported 10-figure payday. It was a good timing for Cuban, who sold his shares when the stock price was on its way to an all-time high that valued the company at $125 billion.
Well, first, it might have been Inc. magazine, this is way back when, but there was an article about changing something in how you save Social Security.
Less than a year later, the dot-com bubble burst and sank Yahoo's stock price to all-time lows. At that time, Cuban told the New York Times magazine that he felt like he was truly in a different league the day he sold those shares and went from being a tech millionaire to a billionaire. So what did Cuban do once he joined the Three Commas Club? First, he rounded up some drinking buddies to fly to Las Vegas, where everyone just drank ourselves into a stupor, he told the Times. Next, he took a vacation to the Bahamas with his then-girlfriend Tiffany Stewart. They married in 2002 and now have 3 children together.
I mean, officials are human and they make mistakes, and they're under an intense scrutiny and a microscope, and so they do their best. I mean, there's been studies that say that there's some biases, but I think
at the age of 1999, Cuban spent $13 million at a 24,000 square foot French chateau-style mansion in the affluent Preston Hollow neighborhood of Dallas, Texas. The house, where he and his family still live, has 10 bedrooms, a spa, pool, wet bars, and tennis courts on a 7-acre estate. You open the door and your house says a lot about you, Cuban told the Times in 2000, admitting that he enjoyed showing off the mansion to guests. Cuban didn't stop there though. He famously went online to buy a private jet for $40 million, also in 1999. His purchase of the Gulfstream 5 business jet still holds the title for the largest ever single e-commerce transaction in the Guinness Book of World Records. Cuban says he researched the plane on Gulfstream's website and then arranged the purchase with the company over email before they'd even seen the plane in person. Buying a private jet was my all-time goal, Cuban told Money in 2017. Because the asset I value the most is time, and that bought me time. Weeks after buying the jet though, Cuban moved on to a still bigger splurge on that significantly growth in value over the past 2 decades. In January 2000, Cuban paid $285 million and a majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. Under his ownership, the team won an NBA championship in 2011 and is now valued an estimated $2.3 billion, according to Forbes. But when he bought the team, Cuban said, "It never crossed my mind as an investment. I did it because I love basketball," he previously told CNBC Make It. "I'm just a huge Mavericks fan," Cuban said in a 2000 interview, "and I have just been blessed and put in a position where I can contribute." Cuban reportedly started investing more money in the team immediately, paying to install DVD players and TVs in each player's stall in the team's locker room, upgraded the arena's jumbotron, and bought a new team plane, a $36 million Boeing 757. In addition to the Mavericks, Cuban now also owns his own media production company, 2929 Entertainment, and he's a regular fixture on television, starring on ABC's Shark Tank. Cuban's investment portfolio also includes a healthy stake in Amazon, that the billionaire claimed was worth roughly $1 billion in 2019. With his multi-billion-dollar fortune, Cuban, at 61, recently told The Ringer he could always buy more sports teams and blow it all there. In fact, he's expressed interest in buying multiple Major League Baseball teams, but so far has not found a deal. But Cuban told the Times in 2000 that there was one best thing about being so rich, being able to do what I damn well please. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.